Over the years, I've kind of settled on what works for me as a diet. And I like to think of diet as a noun, not as a verb. It's not something you do. If you're normally not leading a healthy life and then you go through a temporary change to try to feel better until you accomplish some weight loss goal, generally speaking, and then you go back to your normal way of life, that's the inherent failure of a so-called diet. But I think of diet as like a way of life. And over the years, I've kind of settled into something that works really well for me. It really is what I call a high fat and low carbohydrate diet. When I say high fat, I mean really good quality fats, fats from wild fish, fats from coconut, fats from avocado, fats from olives. Those are the kinds of fats that I'm talking about. I've cut way back on my carbohydrate mix, meaning that I know that there's a lot of carbohydrates in the vegetables that I eat. So I don't really need to eat a ton of grains, and I don't feel like it's exclusive, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything. You know, I don't crave caramel popcorn. Like, those aren't things that I want. In fact, I don't want to eat those because I know exactly how horrible I'm going to feel if I eat that. Rather, I love eating like a big salad with a nice piece of grilled fish, or eating rotisserie chicken with some Brussels sprouts. So those are things that I crave, and they're very flavorful and they're delicious, and I don't feel as though I'm missing out on anything. In my 20s, I started getting these flare-ups in my shoulder where I would get severe pain in my shoulder, and that progressed to much more frequent flare-ups, not only in my shoulder, but also in my knee, and then eventually in my left hip. It was very clear there was something really wrong with me.